Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. So it feels like a pretty special occasion here in the capital. A bustling scene in the north of the great city of London, and a venue here which has housed some of the game's glitterati since 2006. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. In with the challenge.
This is the time you need that pace.
Odegaard. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. White. Great ball if he can get there. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And here's Iñaki Williams. Gabriel. Now Saliba. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Yeray gets across to intercept that. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Odegaard.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
White. Saka. A good shot goal! Gomez. Ruiz de Galarreta. Nico Williams. Well read, nice interception. Saka. DeMarcos. Gomez. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well played right into his path. Just the goal. Schwarzer! Goal! Arsenal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Saliba.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
White. Rice. Played out towards the right wing. And that's going right the way across. DeMarcos. Martinelli.
Oh, that was expansive and
Tries a header! Gomez. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Williams. Has a look and plays it forward. This might spell danger. Odegaard, who's set up one goal so far. That has ended up in no man's land. Nico Williams. Saliba cuts out the pass.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nico Williams. Ruiz de Galarreta. Odegaard. And he was quick to react. Ruiz de Galarreta. Bilbao finding their passes. Williams. Saka. Gomez. Pinches it off him. Now it's Martinelli. Partey. Partey looking to penetrate opposition lines. Odegaard! Now who's going to be... And it's come back out to him. And he hits the net. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And the first 45 minutes are up. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Parking outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And the action is back on the way.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's a shade optimistic. Ruiz de Galarreta. Saka. And now the breakaway. Saliba. Now Trossard. Now it's Partey. Odegaard. And the shot's up. There's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bilbao are looking to go forward now. The Marcos makes the interception.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And the shot! Oh, taken with style!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
For this match was 60,810.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Nico Williams. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, that's well spotted. Saka. Martinelli. Good read, needed to be. Nicely spread. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Trossard.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Gomez.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Iñaki Williams providing an outlet on that flank. Gabriel does well to get it back. Oh, nicely intercepted. DeMarcos.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Can he latch on to this? Oh, no joy this time. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Odegaard, and that's and the shot!
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Ruiz de Galarreta is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Bilbao are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it as they should, having put...
And the finish! Sticks it away! Do not write them off! Back they come! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Substitution on the field, number 43.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
20,
This has
9,
become one superb game of football.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
That's it. Number 20.
Oh, great chance! I've got to be quick to recover this.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Jorginho gets into some space.
2 added minutes has been
And here's
indicated.
Martinelli. Real chance! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Gabriel Martinelli.
Arsenal take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Can he finish? Gabriel deals with that. And that's that. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Your reflections then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Vibrant and vivacious, there is a genuine appetite for the game here, retaining, as it does this stadium, the spirit of the grand old ground they left behind a mile away. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, well played, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, the very solid Thomas Partey is someone who ticks all the boxes for a top-quality, deep-lying midfielder. For me, he's a destroyer and creator all in one. Long passing often being an understated strength of his. Yes, he's known for the way he can break up opposition play, but he...
Trossard! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
White. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's managed to get free. Ødegaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Trossard. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Quarter of an hour played. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Nico Williams. It's gone backwards.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Gomez. Martinelli. Bilbao, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Ødegaard. Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Gomez
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Ruiz de Galarreta. Rice simply refused to be outdone there. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Trossard. That is ended up in... And the shot! Oh, what? And one more try! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Trossard certainly could have and should have made more of that.
And that could set him on his way. That is good strength. White promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Martinelli. Saka. White. Either side giving way, it has been tight. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nico Williams. Ødegaard. Martinelli, he is onto this. And he's being shifted off it. Driving forward. And he's picked out the run. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Saka. White. He's found a way through. Big chance! Goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
And the first half is done. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances...
Martinelli! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Fierce, close defending. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Saka. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And Gabriel. Ødegaard. Rice. Now it's Martinelli. He's in plenty of space here. That's an excellent interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Bilbao still this single goal behind. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Arsenal are hits one! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And here's Martinelli. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gomez.
This match was 62
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
DeMarcos. Nico Williams. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ball's gone out of play. Martinelli. Now it's Trossard. Threads one in. Now it's Trossard. Trossard puts a cross in. Could move up a gear here. Gomez. Now it's Martinelli. Passing nice and neat.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Odegaard.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Yerai kept his eye on it, and he's there. Gomez, oh, perfectly measured that. He's picked his way through. Looking for the runner. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Strokes it back. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Bilbao are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Odegaard, oh, nicely intercepted. Can he get it through? And that is a little undercooked.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Partey. Saka. In for the pieces!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rice. Saka, who does have an assist to his name. It's a sweet ball. Chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 28.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 16 coming on the field.
And there goes the final whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. So it feels like a pretty special occasion here in the capital, a bustling scene in the north of the great city of London, and a venue here which has housed some of the game's glitterati since 2006.
We have already started here.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Saka. Yerai calmly anticipates. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I just get the feeling that this could all rest on how much the team can get out of this fella, Martinelli. When he's on it, he's very sharp, very alert at putting pressure on his opponents, and he has explosive pace to get behind any defence. A real handful and a troublemaker.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rice. That's a little off target. Saliba concedes a free kick for that. Vesca. Oh, that's a key interception. Martinelli. Bilbao getting forward at times, but achieving little of substance. Williams. Played out to the left flank. He's got space in the area. Guruzeta gets flagged offside. Martinelli. First quarter of an hour gone.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
DeMarcos looking to get on the end of this. Trossard, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
William, big chance!
That's a player who's very good at his craft. If space is to be found, he'll find it.
He's got the shot away! He's scored! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's the hit! Bilbao with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Luis de Galarreta. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really...
Chance! And it's come back out to him. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Martinelli. Bilbao left themselves pretty well unguarded there, but they are still alive.
Yeah, clumsiness could have cost them there. They can tidy that up.
Now it's Saka. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Williams. Nico Williams is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority.
Great hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Vesca. DeMarcos. Rice. To Martinelli. Gets a good foot in there. And he cuts out the supply. Driving forward. Oh, no joy
There
this
will be
time.
1 minute added time.
Nico Williams. Guruceta has created one goal already. Well timed, excellent interception. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Bilbao head in, having made the crucial breakthrough. And to that end, there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break.
And the game has already resumed here.
A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And here's Guruceta. Williams. Chance for the header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. And that has not gone well. Saka. Ødegaard running with the ball. Now it's Trossard. Trossard is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, good ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Nico Williams unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And they win it back again.
The attendance for this
Pass
match
is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Gabriel has given away a free kick.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
What a save by David Raya! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Chance, he's had a shot! And now they can spring out of defence.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Martinelli, and now the breakaway, and he was quick to react. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. And let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. No way through, so back it comes. That's a sharp pass.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Kuruzeta, Nico Williams. Saka, Martinelli. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Back into the middle. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Ødegaard, shot could be on. Shot and goal! And it's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Substitution on the field, number 12.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 21.
Arsenal grab the equaliser, and we're all
Nico
square.
Williams.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the
43.
momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to
Coming
chase a
on the
winner.
field, number 11.
A slightly
Number
better
9.
ball would have led to a very different
Williams.
outcome there.
Number 7.
That was just poor decision-making
33.
and a weak execution.
Number 20. Substitutions taking place.
Ruiz de Galarreta really struggled. Decent hit! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
3 minutes added time.
It's a pretty loose pass. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Ruiz de Galarreta.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's at the end. Bilbao did lead, Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Vibrant and vivacious, there is a genuine appetite for the game here, retaining, as it does this stadium, the spirit of the grand old ground they left behind a mile away. And we're underway. Watkins. Asensio. That's a lovely pass. He's picked his way through. Al-Kubasi gets it away. Barcelona could counter here. And that could set him on his way. He's found a way through. Konsa defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Al-Kubasi gets across to intercept that. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers, and he's a very valuable asset. And he's become a real focus in that defence.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. A temporary retreat here. Fiddles it through. Camera, Tielemans. Big chance! He's scored! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Rashford. Tielemans.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's certainly onside here.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And that is a little undercooked. Dani Olmo. Now this could be a chance. Dani Olmo! Really well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Lewandowski very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass...
Tielemans! And he hits the net! And they've got their lead back! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in...
Chance! Oh, he's really drilled it. Koundé. Nicked it back promptly. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Tielemans. Bailey. Oh, that's a key interception. Rafinha. Now it's Lewandowski. Araujo. Approaching the half-hour mark. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tielemans. Back into the middle. Now the finish! It's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager...
Yamal! Really nicely worked opportunity, that. Some lovely exchanges.
Lamine Yamal really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
Watkins. Tielemans. Decent hit! And more, and more, and more! And they're at it again! done in double quick time. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Tielemans, Watkins, and he was quick to react, and the pass is intercepted. Oh, that's well spotted. Araujo, Rafinha, it's Pedri.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Balde, Araujo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He can run onto that. Asensio, Pedri, and here's Lewandowski. Camera. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Rafinha. Dani Olmo. Pedri. That is good alertness.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Asensio. Oh, played right into his path. Hits one! Koundé. And Kubasi. Yamal.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And a shot! Rafinha. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Konsa makes the interception.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That pass has been well intercepted. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That has not gone well.
The attendance for this match was 61,052.
Forwards and with intent. Yamal. He has found the way through. Rafinha. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Koundé. And it's Lewandowski. Dani Olmo. Pedri. Rashford. Now it's Watkins. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Watkins. Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now it's Rafinha. Digne. Rashford. Oh, he's found support out wide. That has been cut short. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. Look, face to... Can he put it away? And it's in! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now. Oh, taken with style. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. They've scored! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Barcelona grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as... Chance! He scores! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And here's Dani Olmo. Just 5 minutes left. And he's played it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Always onto this. Now, oh, here we go. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Lewandowski. And here's Dani Olmo. Played backwards here.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Pinches it off him.
There will be 3
Looking for the
minutes
runner.
added time.
Watkins providing an outlet on that flank. Asensio. And he thumps it clear. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that will be it. A tale of 2 teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So what do you take away? Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello everyone.
Gorgeous,
and
gorgeous
welcome
evening,
to
the skies are
Emirates
clear, the
Stadium.
noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Vibrant and vivacious, there is a genuine appetite for the game here, retaining, as it does this stadium, the spirit of the grand old ground they left behind a mile away.
We have already started here.
And here's Osimhen. Now it's Shalai. And it's Lamina. Good spot, he's seen the run. Great chance! Goal! Galatasaray! And Galatasaray have the lead. How very smart. He just got it right.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Jacobs. Now it's Bailey. Asensio. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Osimhen. No, that's been intercepted. Asensio. That looks a cracking ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Watkins. Played out towards the right wing. Nice interception, well timed. Galatasaray are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Cuesta. Demir. Pinches it off him. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, nicely intercepted. In for a header! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
He's looking to set free a runner. Great defending, strong and determined. Rashford was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That is good alertness. Asensio. Jacobs. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Lamina. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Sanchez cuts out the pass. Not the most accurate pass. Asensio. Digne. Lemina. Now Jacobs. Lemina. And here's Osimhen. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Decent hit and on target.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Can he finish? And he hits the net. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And yes, it's him again. Galatasaray are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Onana. That is a great pick out. Now that's well seen too. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Onana. Now it's Rashford. Now it's Watkins. Lovely feet. Rashford. Decent hit! And that's clear cut. It's a free kick.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Bailey. Now it's Watkins. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Galatasaray sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Demir. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Osimhen. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Lemina. Asensio.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on.
Can he put it away? And it's in! The second half off to a spectacular start.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
We have got ourselves a game here. Real chance! No mistake! What do you think now about that goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Demir. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Rashford. Asensio. It has a go!
The
Jacobs.
attendance for this match was 61,052.
Stood up well to him there. Oh, good spread. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Shalai. And it's Rashford. And that could set him on his way. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Lemina has found the net here, of course. Sanchez. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Osimhen. Over to the left. Rashford. Tielemans. He's found a way through. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Demir. Oh, super fine. There's the hit! It's a goal! Back to within one! Interesting!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number 36.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 7.
This is threatening to become a really good
Coming
game.
on the field.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their
Number
discipline. This
20.
game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Number 77.
Osimhen.
Alvaro Morata. Substitution in progress.
Pau Torres gets across to intercept that.
Galatasaray clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Watkins. Frankowski. No way through. Marlen. So what can they make of this? Frankowski. And here's Osimhen. Frankowski. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Aimed beyond the defence. Frankowski tries a cross.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Very much into the last knockings. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's really well manoeuvred. He won't be happy with that one. Onana, who does have an assist to his name, looking tidy in possession here. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And we're done. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everyone,
Gorgeous,
and
gorgeous
welcome to
evening. The
Emirates
skies are clear, the
Stadium.
noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Vibrant and vivacious, there is a genuine appetite for the game here, retaining, as it does this stadium, the spirit of the grand old ground they left behind a mile away.
The action has already started.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Watkins. Now that's well seen too. And back to the goalkeeper. That'll be a throw-in. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Marcus Rashford, is a player, Peter, who was always destined for greatness. And I feel he's well on his way to fulfilling that. He's deadly, whether playing through the middle or from the left-hand side. But I noticed he can now develop the play from deep also. And that's a new and exciting side to his game.
Okay, interesting. Chance! Rashford. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start.
There's the hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Has a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's a lovely, neat pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. Shapes to shoot. It's there! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, good defence is built on positioning, communication, and you've got to have a desire to attack the ball, but they were found really wanting then on all three aspects. Nobody took charge.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now it's Bailey. Great big chance! No mistake! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Brian Hill. Romeo. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Romeo. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Bailey.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Stuani, and the finish! He scores!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Now it's Asensio. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Tielemans.
That's good play from him.
Watkins. Rashford. There's no flag. Bailey. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. when he really wants to, this fella scores.
Looking for the runner. Girona finding their passes. And it's Romeu. Girona are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Romeu. Stuani. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Blint. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there.
There will be 1
evident
minute added
annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well timed, excellent interception. Bailey now looking to orchestrate a counter. Watkins, well seen, saw that coming. And the whistle goes for half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2 goals to 1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And the shot! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Complete awareness, he understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Girona needed that, they really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well read, nice interception. Taken back almost at once.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, such a clever touch. Onana did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Blint. Asensio. Hill. And here's Stuani. Well, they've got it again. Played out to the left flank. Shapes to shoot! They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Onana. Asensio does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oh, that's a key interception. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Asensio. And the counter is on. Asensio.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Pau Torres spots it and intercepts. Bailey, and he welcomes it in. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, played right into his path. Now it's Watkins. Tielemans! And that would have won it.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
Onana picks it up from the goal kick. And here's Watkins. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Quality ball. Kane put it away! It's in!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Substitution on the field. Number 20. Number 8.
So, time for changes
Number
on
3.
both sides, actually.
Miguel Gutierrez.
Girona get themselves back into
Number
contention.
4.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Ivan Martin.
And he cuts out the supply.
Number 31.
Girona are in a
Number
tearing
44.
hurry to save themselves here.
Substitutions taking
At
place.
least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And that is expertly dealt with.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Iñigo with the short one.
There will be 3 more.
Has gone behind for a goal kick. Marlen. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. He could be in here. No foul, says the referee. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport.